Hello Dexter, thank you for shaking my paw. And hello everybody on the Tuesday of Christian Aid Week. Yesterday we did a fundraising activity with Goldie and myself, and Dexter thought he would make an appearance today after Goldie making the appearance yesterday. And I wonder how you got on with your fundraising. Were you more silent than myself and Goldie? Would you be more silent than Mr. Dexter here? Who knows? This week we're remembering the work of Christian Aid for those who are affected by the coronavirus pandemic, and we're also looking to the future, and as we're doing, we think about the world and about God's creation that we all share with one another, on how it looks now and how it will look for generations to come. And we're thinking about trees as well. Trees are really nice to look at. Birds nest in trees. Squirrels make their homes in trees quite often and run up and down them. And quite often Dexter will sit at the bottom of the tree staring up, looking at the squirrels. So trees are very important to us. And Jen is going to be taking us through an activity in the moment about how to paint trees using your hand and using some paints, a piece of paper and a pencil. So while you go off looking for some of that equipment, paper, pencil and some paint if you got it to hand. If you haven't got it, don't worry, you can do it later. Let me tell you a joke. Dexter, how does a tree use the internet?
I don't know.
They log on! Ha ha! Oh, right. Well, I'm sure Jen's activity will be a lot more successful than my joke.
Hello, so today we're going to have a go at drawing and painting a really simple tree. Angle this down so you can see what I'm doing. Start by putting your hand and part of your arm onto the piece of paper, and you need to draw around like this. Okay. I'm just going to go over mine in black pen so that when I hold it up to the camera you can see. You don't need to do this step. So, my hand becomes the trunk and the branches of the tree. And with a pencil or a pen, just draw some bumpy shapes to show where you would like your leaves to go. Okay. First step then is I put a little bit of green paint just in the little plastic lid. Take your finger, let's put this down again so you can see, and you are going to blob fingerprints all around the spaces around where your fingers were and up to the edge of the shape you've drawn, like so. So I've done half of it there. You can see. So when you've done all the way around the tree canopy, then you can get some brown paint, and I like to do this the messy way with my fingers, but you can do this with a paintbrush, a bit of paint on paper, and then just cover where your hands and fingers were and all the way down, like so. So when that dries, you should have a tree that looks something like
Thank you, Jen, for that activity. That was wonderful. And I wonder how all your hands are doing now. Don't forget to get a nice big bowl of soapy water and to give them a good clean before you touch anything else. And don't forget, you can make a donation to Christian Aid by going to their webpage. Simply search Christian Aid and you will get there in the shake of a branch. And so now let us pray together. May your love that never fails strengthen us when we feel weak, encourage us when we feel fearful, calm us when we are anxious, comfort us when we are sick. Help us to know that we are all connected to you and to one another, like the leaves and branches that are connected to the trunk of the tree. Nourish us to keep growing in our faith, for you are loving Creator God. Amen. And do join us tomorrow when Alison will lead us through an activity about decorating pots. So if you've got an old pot of any type in the garden, a plant pot in the garden, make sure it doesn't have soil on it in it if you bring it into the house. But if you've got a plant pot somewhere, then get it out and Alison will show us about decorating up plant pots. Have a good rest of the day. Goodbye.